government ever so ever can idea ever can once yeah. So I mean in summary, the AI can say we have we have about 10 minutes to full time. I can't crave na ebrenaso na ye call a akope bandeni for the country. And the SA Ghana for Jan say yemfian into babiara, name yemfian into the nyina suwe anymore is suwe na yini over. And on John Dramani Mahama na omra na wotimi marry set the country to and take us to the level that we need to be, not where we are. My kind of say we are not making say otum for a visit to Enkran. What the best say gamanche. A very important and relevant. Some few days ago no chehene ene gamanche ya en Sudan woman ko asantimem. Okay. E kwata na chi. Ema omie no ka na homa odi is it 70 is it 72?
75.
And 70 something years and the birthday
and 25th anniversary on this.
70 what birthday?
75th.
Okay.
And then 25th anniversary of his installment.
So 25 and 75. Okay.
Yeah.
In the birthday no more dinner and no more said an American or chehi and sorry gamanche. Ebi ni nyina ne kwata na chi e mani di mani efe. Alongside the sub chiefs I can. What do not to and watching on the grand anniversary for the 25 years and so the better so funny enough my say on 25 years no this year no 25 no change 25 years aso.
Okay.
And I think say the man if I'm writing so also there also I say I come yeah on 25 years so it tells us that 25 years ago we na say nim the phone na say papa fo ya na you na ba ya abaya nti no mamu hayi abetena konya so ama wo hwe dwumadia wo nyina obia di ne mansini na se ba bia ono da edi na konya obia ye ne so ne dia safata ya wo nyina safata boso body. And for that reason we will commend all of them and also wish them well and also congratulate them say o mu nyina yakopon aka omam nkwane ahoden ama motimi dia tena konya yesu for the future di onunu say bi tafa say enipa no kwadi future di onunu ya say bi ya ngo anyini ba what I say, having been on the stool for 25 years is commendable. What did you say to the visits? I think that when was it last 2 years or last year? I don't know I think it was last 2 years. Yeah, I don't know so and so another grand style
historic
very historic a committee or and ne kubo mu celebrity and then they were many actually crying. So I know some answers called voter region. Yeah, I think it was last 2022. Okay. When it's alcohol, I'm logging. So I mean gradually, and I said, "I'm so alcohol no for some baby."
No for any Jumedia udi.
I know the yeah, so I mean, I can't even for ya. Nana mo to be what to be ano. I nema wo ye de bo man. So the Bible say. Yam pray o man woman ye yo emu asomdwe no man ye dio so man di ye ni patim be di o man ni na asomdwe ni patim be ni na asomdwe this visit ya hu no aya ne ma di asomdwe e ba man ni bia it once I would to san mo na di asomdwe aba no e mo man ni na asomdwe no man ni na asomdwe atima mu fo so atima so be asomdwe e bi e mo man no so di ye because I know about we said no wa ma about 500,000 Ghana cedis to is it sometimes education is it government education fund or something?
So omo obi a omo fanto.
Omo need on franchise. So ni na ye bi no. So that say na bi ni wa I'm sure say with this seed capital no, we make me dey bi asema other people also emulate it. Omo so di ba ko akọ pisuma atimi do so no man no ni nyina no. Omo te gam mantam ha. Na we nyina no ehia na say omo hia say mbo bi atiti no. E betuma subscribe to ama na mso mo mso no enya ba bi agina da achi so chena bi bia na kono na abeto mo mso bi na mo so hwede o mpanimfo na na se na na mo ye ya e de atwa mo na mo so adnya ya den ato aso so it's good ya be man trim kwan na ya da na so timi so ba ya I think say ne ba bi so ya graduation in between over the weekend and so yeah Saturday on say man trim kwan for her graduation as well. Yeah,
great. Fad, as a one who provide information, too much info.
Oh yeah, but that's every for when you switch your uncle.
Uncle,
my uncle,
oh,
my uncle. Was it 90? Is a my uncle Precopena? Okay. Now, if I couldn't chat, I force a son of Nah,
oh, my father,
nah, so the leader of our party. His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia mfani chia so ko emre Ghana fo nyina onim se ye to bama no as leader of our party na fe no wa hye na probo ase I me no kase ano pay wakodura sentiment mu our the baby yo ho. That's the first phase of it. Yeah, believe say elections is all about gathering momentum. Now I heard Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia probo yo sha ase e he say na in the form ma ahemfo emebu na Ghana ha abo agene so na ye de ogide sonku bi say na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kan ye emno share UPSA say as a candidate no ogidi say so opportunity free ye ho a o say o ka che Ghana fo nyina de waye etwamu ene de obetimi aye e de aboa enti bo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kwenye na o de kwa approach say o chete ni nsemu che Ghana fo na adeba community kese pa na the youth connect a wonya kwenye share Ghana mabunu a Ghana da achen amode ano na o ma kire o ma dwen ne o mo pese Ghana eko I believe say aboa Dr. Mahmoud campaign no kwan bi so we recent research service e ba ye a ni nyina contribute to some of these findings e ba bontin na me nko ensemeda ejaso no pay no sister ya bi di say o mayimo ati ahemfo sabi o mo hu hia pa ye ewo ye social developmental agenda ye push no it's onya ahemfo na sabi o mutimi kan ho bomu a me di say amanyofo de nka ye ntimi ha adwen kese sai biabion isa ahemfo no na dom na de ekura omo traditional authority mo oduru pa ye wo hwe Dr. Kofi Abrefabuzia ngo bi o twere yen etwa mmeri etwemu a o kyere sabi ahemfo omutumi a omwo in political societies mo a no kure ne so enipa tie be sese meserebre ahemfo ni nyina mfo mani nto de ekoso yi so na nyina ntimi nka mom sabi o wo hwe social media sabi meserebre empo etwa ne sabi ayampi etwa na obi de ohene bi gino bi echi na otwa ayampo megidi se it is time we call a stop to it ni ekoso ye nyina yen hye obi biara nkran se yentimi ma Ghana ahemfo nyina nka mom maako emre bi etwamu won na sabio ahemfo sori anopa no ma form dom akotwe fa bi so ye bo mo aneja ya fa mo sabi mo yere emma okro mo nyina na ya fa nsase ho nyina na ohene ne di mu so na ye ni sa amre ne bibio ene o democratic era eti be sre me de se na me wa fa ne me bra panya boboso yi me nsa me repeat eye nkomo ne bio adesre da me de to ahemfo wa bontin nyina ni mu se ye sra ahemfo nyina ye nim se sabio tete rivalries no ebi hostel ne mu be stress bi na ye kono ye mfa nyina nto ho na nyina ye nkamom se bi me firi bonoman mu asanteman mu ne bank nyina ne pa ba kona akanfo ya meboa na ti se bi ni kwan se konya ohene bi oba bi na se bi ebinom hye kire na mesre bebre na ye twa ayampia ye twa sebia moa Ghana nkan ko ti be mesre ne ye tsi enura no efepa yie menya ya nkanfo nyina betima ka bo musa se bi ohene bia wo peja ohia ohene owo soro na wa den na nimu nya no bia be kan so na wo peja na se bi o ye kwa ne se we twabo we na we gina we chi twabo we emmoa Ghana nkan ko se bi aside enimonyama ye wo ahensem no so den eba fom ti mesre bebre anopei obi biara wo hwe yen emfa no bia wo free manko gina ohene bi echi se bi enka se wo hene eso chen bi de enti wo twabo bie efe ahemfo nyina ya ahemfo se bi obi edi ne manfo so eti se wo de edi oso a it is beautiful me so me de mi so a it is beautiful omu nyina hia at the unequal level na so mu di omu nkomo a eboye nyina yen kan ko na ya anya ne sa na ekwati se o for whatever reasons intino na ye kan se mo ekira emmoa bebre it mesere social media sometimes make us ye hu bebre ye hu bi pen we've read messages, we've seen people, audios and videos out there o should be a sebi entwa yie ti besere de si enura no efepa yie enura Sunday so traffic e ban kran ka Sunday ka traffic shele nin kran sa efepa yie ti besere Ghana fo nyina and I think one last thing na ye otumfo 500,000 Ghana cedi ya donate ye me did this otumfo educational fund a shase no abo ayeduma bebre eni ti otumfo gina so ye sese metima ebi wasantemantem aboa de a mesusu sese mo bi wo ho a mo nyi 500,000 Ghana cedi nka ho na mo mfa mpagya mu mo ni bi so mesere se mo mfa we shase mo gidi se afoforo de ba be ka ho na nwomesua pagya san se o man nwomesua ho nanim kese no saa man ne ko nanim kese ye okay eti be sere bebre se de si no efe. It's so beautiful, her display of culture and record yen. But you say, oh my yes, we so the moral fiber in our society now break it down a but culture there, it's still there. And if we can grow and identify ourselves as Ghanaians in future, we need to preserve the cultural practice. And one way we to preserve ne ahemfo. Ebe shia. Ne jamada ne me bi dia kire owiase nyina hu se yen so se bi ye woni pa bi wo se ya bibi nti akahye This is an opportunity with my selling. Yeah, we can sell our traditional cultural practices and also advance our traditional authorities. Oh my imuno, not to me be then abemo. This me uncle can and cry sembi yebesre. Yet in crime mentema, ye nimsen some cribo ho. Yebesre, ye kabomoa, any peja cosro.
Okay.
Unqua no bit to pejabi. Men come to pejabi. Name ye kabomoa, any ye peja, it in peja ye. Tebesre say yen kamum ni yen pejan kramante mu na se bitumi na e wo se betai enkranfo echi ni so no e mo adru kese na eba ne sa na eso se bi odi e se fata yen as traditional authorities in the greater Accra region no yes we yen sabeti makabie sister ya.
Thank you why are there nti munyina manu shama fei yen koi na mumeye mu hufin.
Oh.
Oh, that was on the lighter note, on the lighter note because we nyaju General Secretary ma MPP say enya de a MPP de omo ho betu easy so say oh easy be ye bibia ma ye ntie de ye assured of our victory ye din ku be dada ye koda omo bom to gidigidi pa na ye nko chronicle enso a NDC de esi ye wo ewutu senya East Efa parliamentary candidate na onom che no Frida na nwumre no ho omuyi no memenda no pa ni de chairman General Mosquito ekaye police phone to this statement abaye ankasa chairman say ono call head office oni omukasa omu say order from above oni omukasa nso we afa omu nyina retreat sam police say omu ankasa order from above bia omu was suspect 3 omu caution no to omu caution statement any ade enti said the chronicle fan no very interesting. General Mosquito lied. You be kwa to abedi you better at it. But I good say be shall say also. Yanko.
Oh yeah, my main fact baby I will do in France.
Okay.
Ghana Police Service and their recent behaviors. Yeah, na and they can crowd. Na minim ade say amra no mo de aduma no omo woda omo kan bi ana mo woda bi so omo kan amra no bi ana so omo woda omo de mra bi aduma no woda omo fa mra bi nya aduma so dia we are yet to know ya enti amra e o man mu ha setima muni a onye osra ni be kuretu
en ha wo dia yenka o man
mu ha
se o mamba
se o man ba bi ebekuta ebenyetuo ekita
alright
ne mra no de tia no ne se etuo na obekita no na so wonsa besom no wonni tumi krata ento enetia entia mra no ntino ana ban aman nipa bi nso kwan se wo mutumi kokra sa etuo ni bi ba o man mu ha ama wo a wo pe bi mutumi kotobi. So there are people or institutions via companies or whatever, we are licensed to be able to import into the country certain arms. And yet to be an avid there was young clear. There are certain kinds of weapons that are permissible for civilians. Some are not permissible for civilians. For instance, a civilian cannot say access to a J3, M16 or whatever AK-47 rifles. No. The more pump action and the person no the command. Timamuni bi timika se obi wage tumi ato ho na se licenses da licenses ni ya de ma wa ya fe 1 year licenses ni nso yentire mu se Ghana Police Service pen issue licenses ni ma okay Ghana Police Service pen se wuto tuo ni wi a wo de ba ko mo nchen na wo mo ahwe etuo no licenses ya mo that is their law. Mostly all divisional police headquarters and the regional police headquarters, you find arms and ammunition unit as part of their work. Women silence a 2-man and now, the parliamentary candidate for the NDC, I would to Senior East, a Yakaswam Mansinimo. Having seen threats upon threats from the MPP candidate, I how comes. And so decided, okay, it's better as I mentioned because yet you grow more, and also member. and a parliamentary candidate for the MPP, I have how comes the American Assembly. You could drop police station. A 2-2. And as a registration center, got 2-2.
Kafrana coming member to say more peace in having seen threats.
Yeah.
From NPP.
I mean, their reports are police station severally about yes,
did she ever report?
Yes, it is reported. It's reported. It's reported.
Okay.
It's reported. But as you get the Ghana police service will not do anything about it. Today they go see you say what yache emantie bi wo kaso a say ba ko de sekan awobi. Na nipa de sekan no wo no ye hawa kumsin ba bema. De yom sa so de say on de sekan no wo say nipa no ya. Ono nso nipa ko bi beto hye no so bo no botro pa ana enyasim kuba. But as young, so what's so about 3 months or the Mrabaya Juma? Or for baby nepam person for baby nebo. And Mramono, do a couple nipanwa or no, as you say, or no, that this can go will need to miss on the Babu Nipan. It is a you see, I come near come at them, but the home pine. What you say, Nipan, or no, this can go how a pussy ban. Now, what you want so about no more, so a co prime and the other Sabian, so because I know see a criminal offense.
Or reporting.
Now, some may come. There's a mess one. The police are aware of all distance. You see, police rules. Yeah, so not about politicians, but more than I want to one. I don't know that. You know, didn't anyone who I can. I'm not being cancer as a layperson. What do you tell you? Say any panel of boss are branching. You say Tia Casaya. Ghana Police Service from Kaswa, Central East Regions, one have a nobody has taken any action against those people. Nobody. Enti the action no ye do no this kan wa ha kumsin ba. Ono ya bod ne bi wom na bod no fa nkodi. That is Ghana for you. What do you know so to wa? Yes o ye hu car bi na police for boss search your cars ni ebi mu no. Ano hu se tuo bi pump action weapon dak e the car no back mu. Ana ninti wo mo chi nipa na te car ni mu. Yes car no parliamentary candidate of the NDC ne dia. Ti achi nipa no se tuo dam car mu dia tuo mu go police station. No problem. Would you could do as part of your investigations, the first thing you're supposed to check is this a licensed or registered weapon? And the first thing I was doing investigations, I would check. Indeed, when they did their checks, the weapon was licensed. Now, and because somebody appear and say, I say, oh, I would only do your trouble. I license weapon. I won't some small receipt. Okay. They didn't have trouble, so. It didn't accept me between Barima, which much on a Barima, ABARIMAH. Obit much on one for his number. Obit on his number. Maybe one into my correct you. So what I say. But the Arabian says, one trend, they didn't have Phyllis. Phyllis, you know, they omitted one L. And it they believe, and no one not a moment. Can you imagine? Every other name on the receipt is not debated. The first name na Phyllis in the pen. I'm a spelling, you know, Uncle Yentin. That is what they have issues with. Na spelling Uncle Yai, and what was in the and one like me. Is it a woman that was supposed to blame? Blame the officer. Opposing now turn on no children than dinner, we will be there. The rules is that so woman in China body Yakram, and I'm in to spell Yakram and have to ask you to spell it for me. That is the principle, but that is the right thing to do. If I would try the office open. Now, we do not want to double now one error. Should that be a problem when the person that you license or issued a visit to?
Almost surgery receipts in a way.
The point is that should not be an issue. That shouldn't be a problem. When you are talking about events, you can't simple.
Headquarters.
That will be Cantonment Police Station.
Okay, I thought someone called headquarters.
Headquarters sells in Kipuni baby home. Yeah, people back Cantonment Police Station. Okay. I want to remember to you. For I think it's a Friday evening was yeah.
Saturday.
To Saturday. And one worker in India, they have referred the docket to Attorney General's office. So Obikuta weapon R and with any permission. Now that document on the attached. No, has anybody come up since the day I'm as I see by permanent? Only people for begging the theatre say, "Your memory is any paramocan as any money." There is nothing to prove. What now be a control police station according to you didn't see the need to arrest and detain.
General call no only police phone come on net saying into police issue statement say general they are working and that's not transpired.
Don't mind them. We know them. We are this statement that we should be them one.
You have been a unit.
I know, but you see, this hypocritical lifestyle is now present. It's 2% now. Except to be on person kind of.
Is it to confirm say you are not police, you know, a regime police and
they are making it look like so. Some officers make it look like so.
Is this the first?
Some officers' conduct make it look like so. Yeah.
One at a time.
So what does it?
A first timer. A regime
policing. So Timias and you say some officers make it look like so.
And my question is, first time Niana. Some of the Yamusa and
I don't understand.
Say I might be bones as officer be.
In Taban band about ya who say yes, so will be told that come with 21 licenses. Now you're detaining.
You are a lawyer, no two cases are the same, but maybe a similarity. So maybe not a 2-1 come
in dissimilarity. Yeah,
we are sure say do far this so.
No, I mean, far is not talking now. You are the one talking. It's the question.
Asking the
exactly.
Question.
So that's why I'm also asking to clarify that which other incident happened that got an NBC person or an NBC person being arrested wrongly. It being saying.
Father Drew so.
No, it's not a far to respond. It's for you to help me.
No,
because you are the one asking me the questions.
I won't help you.
You are the one asking me the questions. By asking question means that you have some kind of answer behind you that you think I don't know.
No.
So tell me.
Let's ask the question. So when the time comes, that's
it's not for him to respond to the American. I mean to respond to the question that you are asking me. Because clarity on the question is for you to help me.
Police say ebimu said your mu ye no. Ensem busa say first time I be say na.
Yeah, you see.
And you see,
the can see and say. The can see and say. Obi call police station kweli to ko kotutu. We know that for a fact. Having been a police officer before, I know that even as a police officer, I'm not even permitted to take weapon to a police station. Anything I won't call police station, the police need to go to no. Even to go police station. So when you're a member of parliament, i.e. a minister, that's when the two police station, but two could do alternative secretary say, men I'm a two no, now we are here. Then what's what you will be car? Na car no such a car no. Nobody don't take anymore. No such a car no na na driver and the security that no. Mom will say to the car no. And to would not police station. Perfect. There's no problem with that. What the call you are supposed to investigate to get answers to your questions that you suspect. Having done your investigation, you reckon that weapon is not, wrongly issued. A license or permit to carry. And that permit is always issued in somebody's name. Whose name was it issued? Now call your name. And then you come and tell me, sir, the name was wrongly spelled, so it raised out. Who spelled the name wrongly? It is you and your police officers. Who tells you the writer?
And I mean, so very my spell you doing wrongly. I won't correct. Say you spelled my name wrong.
Yeah, let me say this way. You guys put my name there when I'm talking.
And you alerted me.
Relax, Miba. So many of my men say who say Medina Abani wrong. I won't even see it.
But
so that's I'm
let me so yeah me din hwe no mo na me alert you mo ma
relax so to it means that something was done earlier na be am no
any other obey the
so that's it me say my prompt maybe I want one signal mo I have no control over that so me didn't pure screen so me no control also.
Okay.
So that's it.
Anything person should make me one day one. I will have to look at and conform more spelling a DT or more boy a DT and we let's go.
Yeah.
Bedroom baby na say
no, you see.
After everything,
relax. Let me tell you. Edina Nemidi Alexander Chimbarama.
Okay.
Sedini ba yen wo hu sad e bia Alexander nim. E bi bobo twum nim pon nim. Ana the fufu ababa from it raised questions, but not where a dinner woman in Nani and Medina.
But Obia was said you were spelling Alexander.
Perfect.
Unim sir.
It be the last alphabet and the last two is either ER or RE. It's okay. But the Americans say Mrs. Nippon and this is a omission of a name, a whole name. Name no when you are correct. I mean all the names have appeared. But there is an error with just one of the spellings. That doesn't defeat the fact that he's not a person.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, typo errors are permissible.
Now
Even in the court.
To relax.
I'm going the mommy for man is not familiar. Even in the court.
Okay.
Certain typographical errors are permitted. They allow you to correct them. Okay. But what do you mean? Send me do you know? Now what's the story you don't want to buy? You try very much say Kofi Amaniampo. Ni only buy them also HBN so.
Yeah.
So also HBN so. But me buy them all try me try is so.
Okay.
Okay, but you pronounce it the same way barima.
Ebisu a BE.
Ebisu boy a BE say what you say. But and no defeat the fact say enye din no. Okay? Then say who is sa na ka say nunti. Any idea ma wo dwene say enye ni pa na issue license ni ma no. Me we aso mo confirm from the police na we issue license ni say. Madam, and papa. When I issue license ma twin barama. I say yes. I issued this license to him. And I said to her. And no issues with that. No, the fact that people actually deity. What kind of hypocritical lifestyle is this?
Thank you. It's your turn to relax. Fad. I believe
the police and Edini Juma and other statement about abortion. Yedi home come.
Okay.
And the statement here is out here and some more and maybe a member penny in FIA. It's very obvious. Opesa onya police for no odom che tight corner na okase bi obi na hye omachi direct the omonya
okase na wo na wo ka
there be per what he said and which you were trying to correct. So is that the impression he's trying to create?
No, I was asking questions.
So the questions were trying to point to the impression of creating, you know. And as reasonable and as the meaning I make deduced from the statement just said obi na hye police for nechi.
Oh na wo did say e bia na obi ti abonto wan did you say
say ja obi ani let me go to the issue. I'm very interested. I'm very happy sir ubisa no the fundamental questions I want the submissions no as smart as he was no survey one or they could be but there is the question: how long are we going to blame state institutions in performing their duties? How long? That's the question I'm asking.
Okay, let me also ask you a question.
Yes.
Now, then something officers and as state institutions say sometimes they work, sometimes they go to sleep.
Where I sit, I cannot give you a concrete conclusion. So sometimes they work.
Also,
how do you determine they sleep?
Mame hawa kumsen.
Yes.
My good friend.
Yes.
Oko ebrebi wako tutu.
Yes.
Osimato.
Yes.
Yanchino. Now. And remember, say, politics.
Yes.
Until no your parliamentary candidate for you, yes. MPP. Yes. Then parliamentary candidate for NDC. Okay. Okitane licensed gun in her car. We say, hey, macho, what unlawful transfer of say. Oh yes, sir. And now mumuna also be more muso did you see say sir. I
believe sir 2020 incident in see her no. Ankodasa, there were some investigations also. Okay. Very well. We're not I take a different dimension. Okay. And let's also say this: we're in an election year, and I'm happy, sir. We're a former police officer, right? I'm a very interesting way, sir. Ultimately, for 2 crown court polling center. Okay. Very, very important. In a casual situations next year. It would be sir. We am Shokakra.
Enye kaso ankwa because baby ti enkra offer call.
Very good. But then before sir arresting because so no me yatete ne say abrantie bi a yesu say oye maame ha kom se ne baba ma obi de sekan den awo no ntino ma if ehu bi ye den start say be build it up that was our area ho it is within that space no within that context no what is say parliamentary candidates a ho no se bi etu oni ka mu a we mbesho kakra.
Okay, so abrantie bi ye de seka wono na dia yam hihie ne ba ana abrantie no ye ha wakumsen bantina dia yam.
Tell me yes say or ye ha wakumsen eba. I don't want to personalize it say ne banintie there be nipa bia sebi moja nam ne mu bia no sebi or ye Ghana ni so ho hia say we no ban. Okay. It is say ye de seka wo bi wo sa mantem ho na ehu kakra ba ho na ayam hihie koso na sebi o ye koboka e research na ye hu tu wo mu a no krani we are Ghana ni na so odwen Ghana nkan ko ho so ye mhihye kakra
etu a ye license
and fa ho say license sister ya etu de open who say a license and any license. This is sabi edi boni na wie and na bia de edi kwa de wie. Sabi etu all license ye to a enka so me license me to ento. But what the point I see it let's be very honest. We do the politics but etu a ya license ye to ba ko na. E ba so enim sabi MPP ni wo ye NDC ni. Sabi ugina mfin da bi enim. E kan wie na ikodu so to na to ye no. Abuba no eja police worker say ekoye nhwemu wie na say etu a abuba na to ye ni nie. Efiri tu emu ne ba yen we ne license yen mebo a ansa ne hu nipa ko license etu no. I don't speak for the Ghana Police Service but maybe the me person me kind of pay say utie police for report and a statement na ba bon teacher say omo ne the chairman of the NDC enkomo no mudi yen enye no be ka che Ghana for. I think that is the bone of contention in this discussion this morning. Omo chere say enkomo no ni di yen no oba bonten no obesesa enkomo no. That is all mebo a enye sa na mo kan statement say General Mosquito lied in their statements. So they never told him say, some calls for or order from above. It was never like that. And if you want to go there, and then Nabanesa, say maybe we've witnessed some of this arrest in the past. Political arrest. This is not the first time. We've had Honorable Kennedy Japan in 2012 arrested in this country. You will see a chain up and down.
Not a political arrest.
Statement to come make it.
Now, was it a political
arrest? I'm only trying to ask him, sir. If that's this antecedent to me, are we going to conclude say and also so no order from above and
Ken was even arrested by the BNI, not even the police.
So it was an order from above?
No, but I'm just trying to say it was the BNI that arrested Ken.
BNI I'm the state institution in India.
No, but it's not Ghana police.
No, are they not?
It's not Ghana police.
Lawyer. Can I make very good? It is the eye. Yeah, Kotwaba. Me concern and I'm just say Ghana need your hair and pay be a concern about copy. This is not the first time I ever talk about my emo. Said be a shot in 1992. We've come a long way. We've witnessed the opaque ballot boxes regime. You witnessing about the 1992 December parliamentary primaries. You 3rd November presidential primaries.
You mean December parliamentary elections?
Elections, sorry. We boycotted. Me kai sa me na se bi na mi twade. So you catch there yen. Uko we ntia ho na me free. You area before a friend say Nyampanase. Nyampanase from Nyampanase to the Winchi Center. About more than 2 hours but acquiring it. Nyampanase results na maye and so na GBC e declare when say John Rawlings are winning wenchi. We witnessed all those elections in this country. We've come a long way. Our democracy is growing. Fourth Republic ni nyini. It's best strange and mendisifo. Aba na yekoto. Basa be bia koso mayemu yate bebre. Okay the half region. Abranti boka so okum nipa emrebia kai sa story no. Honorable Colonel the Diana okay. The news items you can check it. I kill human beings every day. What's the name? The friend is saying Naba, Abdullah Naba from a half region. We've witnessed all of this chaos in the past. You didn't witness the Techman South? I will mention in 2020. We've witnessed series of them. We've gotten to a point I was saying your democracy you're practicing. Let's condemn it. Say let's condemn it. And let's not also play the devil advocacy. Say, and let me blame the state institutions, Ghana police. I didn't know your phone. Samoa by moi. A dina money state institutions, particularly. Omo musha about also say security is money or moye. Intimo by moi, money or moye come up. Don't baby am faso. No opposition. Afeina. Don't baby a hey. Don't baby a. Adam more by my money or moye then. Intina more opposition. Adam should say. Yeah. No money. 32 years of our fourth republic. NDC just 16 years. Just 16 years anyway. Okay. I'm a bit careful to make those comparisons because 16 years in office and in government, what effective some decisions and our policies are impacting on the social life of this country. It's one who can say and also blame any state institutions. It's science and out in change here. Ask yourself, so 16 years and what were you also doing? What I'm saying is, say them what come say. But this is the issue. The Ben and common that's the question I'm asking. We need to make a call at the point in time. Say, baby, you were electoral commissioner, you Ghana about to action in Samewa. So on run elections in my year. In the past, you know amount forbidden to serve former President John Mahama. So leave the EC alone. And one kind of my mother. I didn't need the opposition assessor. but what the point I see, I don't believe, sir, who are some how do I even put it? Some extra authorities be over those state institutions. If not in 2016, what's your mind? We were in opposition in 2016, they were in power. They had all the state apparatus and all the state machineries at their back. Yet they lost 2016 with over 1 million votes.
Accusations being on one.
They lost over 1 million votes, sister. Yeah. In 2008, you could read a time. Some more time, hobby. You lose with over 49,000, less than 50,000 votes. So this is something that
Mama, quick answer. And so, Osha, your security, no, a regime, and
I don't believe in that allegations. I believe, sir. I believe so. They are very professional with their jobs and discretion. Now, I believe so. Once somebody different discretional chief. How do you call it? Police discretional power. Discretional power. I think, sir, it is time we have to look at it again. Sir, assembly at what level with me I exercise the discretional powers. So we take decisions in that particular space or not.
Thank you.
I believe so. Yes, a bit more in the operations. Thank you very much.
Ben, finishing over my
NDC,
analyze it.
NDC and MPP. They are the trouble of our nation.
Oh, Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben. It's too early now.
What is too early? Nsroma here can you? Meaning I say Nyampana.
Nyampanase.
Please. That's in Wenchi constituency.
Nyampana or say votes in Baye.
Okay.
Or in the middle Wenchi.
No Wenchi here. No Wenchi. We declare Wenchi results here. Yet Wenchi was declared in Accra in 1992.
But also at that time, you can't be naked.
Oh, Mama told me that once. What's the best? And we are trouble of the nation.
Oh, we've come to learn about Wenchi politics, so we know what we talk about.
Yeah, go back.
Certain you see papers buying. There was no biometrics.
Yeah.
Sad time also. So share the elections now. In fact, they were largely obitimi efani kotoje. Is it your tools?
Okay.
Yeah. No, the nine
they use it to tamper.
Spinal cord.
These are spinal cord. People were using their toe prints to vote.
Okay. Now they'll pick.
What you say? People used it.
We've come a long way.
So those things we have overcome.
Okay.
And in fact, one of the stories I laugh. Sometimes I sit down and I say, look, Ghana, we have to write our history. You recall that jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Jacuzzi. Kweku Bakomo. Go and check their newspapers and see.
First lady, asthmatic.
Jacuzzi.
I was a kid, but
I can't imagine. Today, jacuzzi.
It's nothing.
I'll tell you.
Maybe you say, who do we seek ties? Nothing. But when you are using the taxpayers' money to buy,
I'm just saying that. Can you imagine that jacuzzi was an issue? I'm just making these words as light ones. Jacuzzi was an issue in this country.
We've come a long way. We've come a long way.
Then under President Kufona, Kwame Nabatels was Minister for Information. Also, Rollins, Jaguar cars, and one is called the what do you call it? Evening lady, night lady, and it was an issue. Jaguar. So that ministers for information would take state resources, capture the entire media, and be talking about a former president using a Jaguar. And do you know the monies that we find under people's bed? Unimsika house helps 8 me a week. So when you compare this, so sometimes some of the things then you want to reflect, then you are going back into time. By the time you go into time, you know that we have been useless on some of the things that we actually subjected.
We have been useless in the
we know on kaho. I don't understand it.
It's my people.
Yeah,
I want to share from the language. I contest and culture. Can ho. Anything I'm used to English words. Be na me kase debi. I say, oh yeah, it's just English. No, it's not just English. Language, culture. Can ho contest. Can ho. Yeah, contest. Mono. Won't you mean can useless just like that?
But what is useless is always useless.
I won't mind you. Let's go on. I hope you understand.
You are done.
I am done.
You are done.
You know, I have learned to keep quiet when people are interjecting.
Go away.
I am here. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah.
Yes, Ben.
Dear Nekai.
Yes,
say police. Say police. Akochi Obi. Police arrest people within jurisdictions.
Yeah.
Then Eddie arrest eba. Voter registration and voter transfers. Voter registration, they say, if you want to avoid these confusions, expand the registration. Now, electoral areas should become the minimum units. Obi abetimi asore na wanante akwa an electoral area. Na wakochiro ni di na wasanya kofi. Ba o na wabet na Accra and na wote office armchair. Old say we should do registration at district offices. Obi etimi fa car no wakosi ha no wasanya fa car no wakosi ha.
I know the same come we o. Say say voter transfer.
And come say mekani nyina me say registration and transfers.
Okay.
Until all your registration, you have to do these rounds. Answer no be do district capital no, you have spent between 4 to 6 hours. Na omo upon. When to me and throw wedding. Into an exercise that is naturally free, you end up spending a lot of money to get a voter's card. Meanwhile, registration is free. Number 2, candidates, any political parties are stressed because who are your candidate? I only say nipa dodo omedru say omunchiro omudi, but omuntimi mfi baby omo wan enko district capital no, you are forced to go and aid them into work copy car. Also almost at the call registration center na electoral commissioner ko gina ho say you are not supposed to be bussed. Who caused the problem for people to travel that far?
Or is it doing it at a registration district office? It's to prevent busing.
So,
I don't go to parliament. Oh, yeah, it's true. I'm not like I want it. Who's on work of parliament? Or do you go to Nigeria? Why not parliament for someone is over? I don't go to I don't know. This is office. No. It's true.
Yeah, I mean, I make us a country. That your lawyer said, Mr. Lawyer, only at the time, no, they before Kasai. But these are the things. And yes, the Parliament has not released the resources you need to embark on these exercises. Parliament has passed your budget for you. Ministry of Finance, release musika. Do the work, then you go and screw it. Then you put pressure on everybody. Yeah, the second one, any near your friend say, transfer of votes.
Okay.
You see some of the confusion that are coming. Yeah, you will have some people are still MPs for some constituencies, and they are parliamentary candidates for different constituencies.
Come again.
Omo MPs for constituencies. But now parliamentary candidates in other constituencies. Enti eba no sa nipa no won say no person ni busuafo they should transfer their votes to the
baby are sitting MP no
omun transfer MP
no mo family baby obe contest
now
so to me the December
tosu one why you will be on a voters register say anymore. And yes, sir. So political parties come. The entire year representatives in the say you must have ordinarily resided in the area, or you are born and bred from the area. And yes, sir. Ordinary residents, you know, and they say, oh, ye juma waha ahana ote. Ote say enti utimi ko na waba, but you stay there once in a while, so people know that that is where you come from. But obia or be transfer the vote at the aba a particular area. Any ejuma na oye wo ho, oni hwe wo ho. Na ordinary vote ba, people will ask, na ba be ye den wo ha ye nimu. Nti kwa kofa vote efi baby abeto aba eyi MP amayan. Na wasa ya kwatena baby a wo ho nti se MP no ba beboa oboa ya na ode muane beba mo ho. Okay. So these are some of the things that causes the challenge. Nti the electoral commission should be clear. Na political parties dabio yenjin tum se nipa wo mbra nti edin tokwa aba. And I think that we see here ewo Ofanko area no. Ofanko.
Thank you.
Area. And they say these things were happening and I mean ya hawakum se neba and hameka se neba. In the course of the problems and obi ewo no sekai. I think that it's not acceptable. Totally condemnable. And I've said it, that no one should suffer a scratch see, because of elections and our election processes. But I see, later, mo see, AC and say yes, kind. More at say MP and a parliamentary candidate be neka a true. What do? You go and take the gun if you suspect that it can be used. The police have a way to impound the vehicle and take it and ask you to come for investigations or interrogations.
Okay.
No. You don't need to go and do any who arrest via. Into my invite mama no, and the mama ne say, oh, nienti aya mesuma koto tuo ne say. Mami a oye MP no eya ohuna me nti misu makoto tuo se tuo no nti na ohuna me a misu na misu me tuo no nti omuhu tuo na misu maje me home wanka se oba betutuo. So what is this? Nti maka ensem na ewie o. Then Friday the police doings Friday na ma sorry na makwachi maame no mode no abi baby I wanna mode no back cantonment police station. Then party boys ya njin to me ya mpene chobe na cantonment police station. Unfortunately na me ni Accra. Na me watamale for the funeral of Bambi na. There was so much disturbance. In the end, you locked the woman up. Adekye na ma release no. Now, Fred, tell me. Don't run into problems with the police. They will lie. Oh. Don't run into problems. Oh, call police. Anytime you go to the police come and tell the public. What do you say? The police is the one that listen, Evans Mensamo. We went to war. And a policeman say, watch it, your driver. She was delaying our driver. And I say, oh, so driver now you're bonia. Oh, dear general say. And I direct him to go and report at the nearest police station. The policeman slapped me in the car.
Man or woman?
Man.
Okay.
Slapped me in the car. Me see you know. Then the man cocked his gun. Inspector Ablai. And no mujina ho until a lady police officer disarmed that police of man. Me see ya no. And then the next time when I went and I was talking about it, retired your friend saying police commander na no MTTD officer. Or say I attempted to remove the beret of the police when he was not at the scene. Until the journalists and everybody that was there, they had to now come to my rescue. The police will lie on you. What you say? So near police catch me. Yeah, omochi me e waka wukudi. Okay, when we're doing the Ghana Togo Solidarity Rally. Okay. The police arrested me. Omo arrested me. One of them cater. And I say, hey, bro, even you, he just turned around and ran out away from me. Or say, instructions from above. Later, make Kwakokano say, hey, look, Mankasa. It is our instructions from above.
They
no?
say it every day.
Look, it's rampant. But a better baby now, in Peninfonu say, why now say instructions from above? No, no more issue statement. Don't. And I can tell you my personal experiences with the police. I tell them, my elder brothers are in the police service, my kid brothers are in the police service. But I tell them that look, when you come to the house and we finish, take your uniform and go. Police is not that person that. And then only nothing I say.
Police is not your friend.
Police
is not your friend.
It's not my friend. I tell you, only nothing has a Siana on your instructions. I say handcuff, you're under arrest. It's a different ball game together.
And even that. And then you be handcuff you, yeah.
This was needless. Very, very needless arrest. You just cause tension in our society. There are things the police can do. You talk. I have had instances where police officers, then they come and they talk. Then you feel bad, and you say, and then you stop. Then all the time you want to show force. Look, the size of the police in Ghana cannot be bigger than the population in Ghana.
Never.
Thank you. Unfortunately, a time no answer. And what I can do is, let's see, 1 minute now. The will be into me and we can't do the third topic. If you said the will be answer, so we and then did you ram time and then your interviews, baby.
About 8 o'clock.
Oh, I appreciate you. Power there, bant and patch. Next week,
now a year come.
Yes, fine. 1 minute.
Me said, son, I'm young to camp police in Semi. In a state institutions are on the womb. And we all, was so dear says, your boy, and my Timmy fan and proper friend, and we are not Sabio, or Tinebi, you do me a cassette, a science immunity, they didn't know. Sebi, ye Cassano pay, your Ghana for Obeko police station, maybe that sells, I mean, say. Now, Chiba could not me look that sells for. Police never so Sebi, can we a politician and can they massa? The best, made a man of mechanic. The more discretionary powers no use no. Yem per crime is not democracy and starting for a crown to home. Now, say, I was set or Susu Edu say ya, Obusa for other permissions. Now, Chinebino and Huba. Responsibilities are very important.
And why discretionary powers in the action?
Say, police commander or district
from above.
Also, statement will be a kebi. Order from above, they say, be a didn't say Munubi. Sebi. Obia didn't say Munubi. And then your statement, I have you won't what I said, necessary. Let's strengthen our state institutions because about 12 in the yet, dear, and our General Secretary, we don't depend on the Electoral Commission to win power. 2016, we were in opposition. Over elections, or my within the Fourth Republic here, Ababia, 2000, Ghana, 2008, could be a time, and we can less than 50,000 votes.
Thank you.
2016, 1 million votes. It's really, we are very convinced. So with Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Ghana for will renew our mandate for us come December 27th December. May that's very
yeah, that's the air can the good people of Kaswa and the bottom Ghana for a what mainstream hold you more trauma in Russia in the air can and move you now. When you know that whatever you are doing is right, now is within the confines of the law, do it. And so they will arrest you, they will do whatever. Just make sure that whatever you do will not be in violation with the law. But said, oh, you know, you're within the confines of the law, now you're within your right. Do it. Don't be, I mean, there might be a more insecure. Kaswa, so for say, what do my wire? Safata, won't to us why. You will not be panicking. You don't Kasawa was up with the bass of microphone or moment transfer vote to a particular point. Minty be rather. With a transfer, men and Pesadium and be a Madmacotan that and Potamo. It's in the percent this time mean to me Comachi to be a baby and walk. Now, and I said, we had more when some talking about was he at the bass of what we said, Brat Tramas and never sound. Why? I said, what to do?
Yes, I have parties in
transfer the massive room. I mean, said in China, and I was woman you're trading now this time around the year in Intino. Open Basin because what's he trying to be a district capital? And to be a bishop of reality and one district capital. So obviously, you get politicians doing that basin. But transfer an idea. Men are a be our better constituency. Me may be a better constituency. Me may be a not be intimate to a free baby and a better constituency. And none of them better.
Okay.
So why do you have to bus me to that police district capital and say me go transfer me vote to me? I want to from me.
Thank you.
Anyway, some that's what you should know. Someone elkuni baby ni mundino. We want to say man so the na ho and go this man.
Thank you. Ben, your last words.
Emma mienu inti ena ye kasa anopeyo. Man, it's in an you're right.
I don't mean
but the truth is that possessing and owning a gun is guaranteed in our law. It is a koto and for pump action cramp utimi koto. I know the koto now with the police.
And no weapons are out civilians and police in
until I know pump action say koto and utimi ko register. But say per pistol. I know they just a watch no mama permission to import or to buy and possess. I know through the Ministry of Interior now near ASA on here. So I don't think that there is any problem with near ASA yeah. Now say no. Sometimes it's just needless. I think that sometimes the police they have nothing to do, so they want to show shege.
Thank you. Bernard Mona, a political activist, and lawyer Chum Berima, NDC communication team member. Fad Osman, a NPP communication team member, no pay Yedamwasi Papa, Pabuchan for Monsieur Yedamwasi, Mrs. Patricia Christabel Chamanting, One a Ura Alan Chamanting, who can for Neyawa Woda, Antipat, happy birthday. Yamin Shao, normal and quantin ya, Amodin, a womb, or a lady Afrafranto, and Lady Afrafranto, happy birthday to you. But Yami Adoma, Ochina, Adekye Nsroma Betina, but meeting the Mame Yakunama, Damas.